Hey guys, it's Sahur. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing this Rimmel Match Perfection foundation for you guys today. I have never tried it before and it does have a lot of claims, so we're going to test them all out little by little over the next 10 hours. I'm going to do a couple of check-ins over 10 hours so you can assess and I can assess how it's wearing. I've already done my eye makeup, so honestly, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I did bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see how the foundation sits on my skin. Gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand and just tap it on. This foundation claims to be hydrating, which I can already feel. Pore minimizing, long wearing, we're gonna test both of those out. And full coverage, which I can really see, and has vitamin E with SPF 20. Not bad. It also claims to give you a natural skin-like finish, which I can already see, but I want to see how it lasts throughout the day. Okay, so here's the before and after. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on the rest of my face. Okay, you guys, so I'm all done. The time is now 3:04 p.m. I know some of you are going to ask what's on my lips, so I'm wearing the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Firestarter. My makeup's all done. So far, the foundation doesn't feel heavy, it's not tacky, it's not really moving around, it's not getting on my fingers. I'm very impressed so far, but I will come back and do check-ins and we'll see how it goes. Okay, you guys, so it's almost 7 now. It's 6:57, so it's been about 4 hours since I've had my makeup on. I did go out and get something to eat. I had Subway, which is why my lipstick's a little bit all over the place. And I also took my lashes off and put my glasses on just to be a little bit more comfortable because these things are so damn annoying. So far, I've noticed that the foundation is transferring a little bit. For example, if I lay my head against the couch, I feel like a little bit of it does come off. I haven't noticed the foundation cracking, which is really important to me because I have very dry skin. Foundation cracks on me super easily. I get dry patches. So I'm really impressed to see that that's not happening. It's also really humid here in Singapore and it hasn't been sweating. I didn't use an oil controlling or mattifying primer underneath this. I just used like a normal hydrating primer in place of moisturizer because I have dry skin. Sometimes I notice the foundation just kind of bunches up around the sides of my nose. That hasn't happened either. Very minimal creasing in my smile lines. That happens to me all the time. There isn't any creasing under my eyes though, which is nice. Pores look pretty good, nothing. One thing I'm noticing is that it's not irritating my skin. Sometimes when I go for drugstore foundations, the ingredients aren't that great and they might make my skin react or cause tiny little bumps, which haven't happened, so I'm really thankful for that because as someone who has acne, that kind of drives me away from drugstore foundations just because so many of them have broken me out. But after 4 hours, looks pretty good. My eyeliner rubbed off a little bit because this eye was watering. Yeah, so that's it. There's no dry patches, there's no oily shininess, coverage is still there. It still looks good. I feel like it looks like I could have just applied this. I feel like it really does look like it was freshly applied. If I change my lipstick, I could pass it off as freshly applied makeup, which is very nice. So yeah, so far so good. Aside from the transferring issue, I could have fixed that with a setting spray. I wanted to test this foundation and its capabilities on its own, so I didn't put any setting spray. Hey guys, it is really late. It's like 3:45 a.m. I've had this makeup on for almost 13 hours. I touched up the eyeliner a couple of times, but that's the only thing I've touched up. My lipstick is totally gone because I ate a lot. Now, I did mention that I was only going to keep it on for like 10 hours to do test because that's like the standard amount of time anyone would wear foundation, right? And I also wanted to do more check-ins, but the truth is when I did my 4-hour check-in, it looked the same at the 6th hour and the 8th hour and the 10th hour. You know, it pretty much looked the exact same and I didn't want you guys to go like, is she faking this? Like, does she get up after 5 minutes and then just come back, sit down? So I really tried to push the longevity of this makeup as far as I could. I kept it on for almost 13 hours when I only wanted to do 10 initially, just so I could see how much I could really get out of it. Now, it's been 13 hours. Wow. So most of the coverage is still there. Now there are some areas right around my chin in here where the foundation started to come off a little bit. I think that's my fault because I touched my face a lot and I rubbed it a couple of times. The area where I put my highlight, contour, and blush, it's still going pretty strong. Like you can still see, I'm not shiny. There aren't really any dry patches. I am noticing the foundation kind of bunching up at the side of my nose a little bit now. Aside from that, honestly, it's really good. I am very impressed. Like I mentioned, I had not used this foundation before and I did not know what to expect, and even then it exceeded my expectations so much that I had to extend the test to actually show you what it looks like when it kind of starts fading a bit. It's not transfer proof, but obviously you can make it transfer proof with the right primer or the right setting spray. I'm honestly very impressed by how good it looks on the skin and how lightweight it feels. I'm not really someone who likes to wear her makeup for long hours just because I start feeling uncomfortable after a while. So if I have an event at 12 p.m. and then another one at 6 p.m., I'll go to the one at 12, come home, remove all my makeup, and redo it for the one at 6. So the fact that I actually kept this on for 13 hours is huge. Like I said, I was not expecting this at all. I'm extremely pleasantly surprised by the Match Perfection foundation by Rimmel. I use the shade 400 Natural Beige. Even the shade matches me pretty well. As for the claims that I mentioned at the start of the video, it was very hydrating. It did last me a really long time. I do notice that it is not emphasizing my pores and my skin looks nicer. It says that it gives invisible coverage and visibly perfected skin. I am inclined to agree with invisible coverage. It's really quite good. Alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you would like to see from me in future videos, and if you would like to see more reviews or more foundation reviews. You can find the links to all my other social media in the description box below. Yeah, that's all. Bye guys!